Feeling broken? Overwhelmed by life's trials? Has hope slipped through your fingers like sand? You're not alone. Right now, across the world, countless hearts are shattered. In refugee camps, quiet bedrooms, overwhelmed hospitals. But what if I told you there's a simple, powerful phrase that can open the door to Allah's help, even in your darkest moments? Ustadh Baajour teaches that when we feel lowest, when we feel like giving up, saying this phrase can become a lifeline, a direct connection to the mercy and strength of Allah. It doesn't require perfect faith or endless energy. It only requires the courage to reach out and trust. Take Maryam, a refugee mother fleeing conflict zones, praying every night for her children's safety. Or Yusuf, a young man battling depression in a bustling city who found moments of peace through these words. Or Amina, a frontline healthcare worker in a crisis area, physically and emotionally drained, yet still whispering this phrase when she thought she couldn't go on. Before you give up, say this. It's a lifeline from Allah. Before you give up, say this. It's a lifeline from Allah. When was the lowest point you felt Allah's help? Share your story below to inspire others. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. Step 2. Reveal the phrase and its power. The phrase Ustadh Baajour highlights is simple yet profoundly powerful. Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, alayhi tawakkaltu, wa huwa rabbul arshil azim. Allah is sufficient for me. There is no deity except Him. In Him I place my trust, and He is the Lord of the mighty throne. This phrase embodies tawakkul, reliance and trust in Allah when life feels unbearable. It's a declaration that no matter what you face, Allah's support is enough. Trusting Him doesn't mean life will be easy, but it means your heart finds peace amid the storm. The Qur'an beautifully affirms this trust. Say, never will we be struck except by what Allah has decreed for us. He is our protector. And upon Allah let the believers rely. Surah At-Tawbah 9:51. Those to whom people said, indeed the people have gathered against you, so fear them. But it merely increased them in faith. And they said, sufficient for us is Allah, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Surah Al-Imran 173. Real life stories echo this divine promise. Consider Fadi, a Syrian refugee who lost his home, family members and livelihood. Each day, amidst uncertainty and fear, he repeated this dua. Though life offered no guarantees, his repeated trust opened unexpected doors. A kind neighbor, aid arriving just in time, moments of calm in chaos. This phrase is a lifeline, not because it magically removes problems, but because it anchors your heart in the one who holds all solutions. Say it when your heart is heavy. Let trust in Allah lift you. What's one phrase or dua that helped you through hard times? Share it below. Step 3. Why saying this works. Theology and psychology. Why does saying the phrase Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, alayhi tawakkaltu truly activate Allah's help? The answer lies in both our faith and our inner selves. Theologically, when you say this, you are declaring a powerful truth. Allah alone is sufficient. You acknowledge His ultimate power over every hardship and His boundless mercy that can turn any situation around. This is more than words. It's an act of surrender. A heartfelt reminder that no matter how shattered you feel, you are never outside of Allah's care. The Quran offers us this inspiring story. Prophet Ibrahim, a sick one, tested with immense trials, calls out to Allah in humility and hope. My Lord, grant me a child from yourself who will be righteous. Surah As-Safat 37:99. So we gave him good tidings of a forbearing boy. Surah As-Safat 37:100. His trust was answered, not because the test disappeared immediately, but because Allah's mercy responded in the perfect time and way. Psychologically, repeating this phrase brings profound healing. When your heart is broken, despair can feel overwhelming, like a heavy, suffocating weight. But to say, Allah is sufficient for me, rewires your mind towards hope. It helps reduce anxiety, eases feelings of loneliness, and creates a space for peace. This spiritual focus calms the chaos within, enabling broken souls to mend gradually. A present-day story brings this alive. Fatima, a healthcare worker in Yemen, faces relentless war injuries daily. The toll on her body and spirit was immense. Yet, she found strength by repeating this dua during her toughest moments. She shared, "When I said it, even briefly, I felt a connection to something greater, a reminder I was not alone, and that gave me courage to continue." When you feel broken, say this: your soul remembers you're not alone. When you feel broken, say this: your soul remembers you're not alone. When did trusting Allah help you overcome despair? Tell us your moment. Step 4. Stories of prophets and people who use this. The power of relying on Allah through this phrase isn't new. It's a timeless practice, deeply rooted in the stories of the prophets. Those chosen servants who faced unimaginable trials but never lost their trust in Allah's help. Consider Prophet Musa, as fleeing Pharaoh's army with the Red Sea before him and enemies closing in behind. His followers were terrified, trapped between the vast sea and an overwhelming army. Yet Musa turned to Allah saying, "Indeed, I am your Lord, so remove your sandals. Indeed, you are in the sacred valley, Tuwa." Surah Ash-Shu'ara 26:62. While the exact phrase from Ustadh Baajour wasn't cited here, Musa's unwavering trust in Allah's power mirrors the spirit of Hasbi Allahu. Allah parted the sea, saving Musa and his people. A miraculous answer to complete reliance. Then there's Prophet Yunus, as swallowed by the belly of the whale, engulfed in darkness and despair. In his profound distress, he called out with pure trust, "La ilaha illa anta, subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin." There is no deity except you, exalted are you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers. Surah Al-Anbiya 21:87. Yunus's dua is a masterpiece of surrender and trust, acknowledging Allah's unique power and pleading for mercy. Allah responded by freeing him, teaching us that complete reliance even in our darkest places brings rescue. These prophetic stories are not just history. They resonate deeply with what millions endure today. Take the refugees fleeing conflict zones across the world right now. Amid devastation, many repeat these words, these du'as of reliance and trust. It's their anchor amid chaos, a way to reclaim hope when everything seems lost. They whisper, "Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa," as they walk through uncertain paths, finding strength to face each new day. Like the prophets, say this and see Allah's help unfold. Which story of reliance inspires you most? Share your reflections. Step 5. Barriers to saying, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa. When your heart is broken or overwhelmed, is not always easy. Sometimes the weight of pain, doubt, loneliness, or feelings of unworthiness build walls inside us, walls that block even the simplest dua. You may have moments when your heart whispers, "Is Allah really there for me? Have I been forgotten?" These thoughts are not signs of weakness, but part of the human struggle. The Quran reminds us how Satan vows to make us feel abandoned and hopeless. And Satan would say when the matter has been concluded, "Indeed, Allah had promised you the promise of truth, and I promised you, but I betrayed you. But I had no authority over you, except that I invited you, and you responded to me. So do not blame me, but blame yourselves." Surah Ibrahim 22. Satan's greatest weapon is to sever our trust in Allah's mercy, especially when we are most vulnerable. A real story brings this truth to life. Sarah, a young woman struggling with anxiety and overwhelming despair, found herself unable to utter even the phrase, "Hasbi Allahu," for a long time. Her heart felt too heavy, her mind too full of doubt. But with gentle encouragement from her community and small, repeated efforts, she began whispering the words, even if they felt hollow at first. Over time, those whispered du'as became a source of healing, grounding her when everything else felt unstable. The struggle to trust is real, and it's okay. Saying this phrase, even when you don't fully feel it, is the first step toward healing and reclaiming hope. It's okay to struggle. Saying it is the first step to healing. Have you struggled to trust Allah in hardship? What helped you keep going? Step 6. How to make saying it a hub, building a connection with Allah through the phrase, "Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa," doesn't just happen once. It grows stronger when practiced daily. Making it a habit can transform your heart and mind, turning trust into your steady anchor through life's storms. Here are some practical steps to help you weave this powerful dua into your everyday life. Set reminders. Whether it's morning or night, place a reminder on your phone or write a note by your bed to say the phrase. Starting and ending your day with these words gently centers your heart on Allah's sufficiency. Combine with salawat and dhikr. Begin your dua by sending blessings on the Prophet, then repeat, "Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa," softly as a form of dhikr, remembrance. This practice enriches your connection and brings serenity. Keep a gratitude and dua journal. Each day, jot down moments where you felt Allah's help after saying the phrase. Even small signs count. Reflecting on these moments strengthens your faith and motivates you to keep trusting. Take the example of Ahmed, a young man living in a Western city, often feeling isolated and overwhelmed by loneliness. By committing to this habit daily, Ahmed found a quiet peace grow inside him. He shared, "Even on my toughest days, saying this phrase reminded me I'm not alone." And over time, it changed how I faced life. Building this habit doesn't demand perfection, just a sincere heart willing to reach out. Make this phrase your anchor. Say it daily and watch your strength grow. What daily practice helps you maintain trust in Allah? Step 7. The spiritual and life impact. Allah promises us in the Quran, "And whoever relies upon Allah, that He is sufficient for him." Surah At-Talaq 65:3. This is not just a verse, it's a life-changing truth. Trusting Allah, truly relying on Him, becomes the key that unlocks His mercy and opens doors when all seems closed. Every day, ordinary Muslims around the world experience this reality in powerful ways. Aid workers in conflict zones, refugees fleeing devastation, parents raising children in hardship. They share stories of moments when Allah's help came unexpectedly, just after they placed sincere trust in Him. Take the story of Adam, a Sudanese aid volunteer working in a region torn by conflict. One day, while trying to deliver medical supplies, his vehicle broke down in a dangerous area with no clear help nearby. After heartfelt dua repeating, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, an unexpected convoy of aid workers appeared, offering rescue and companionship. Adam reflects, "It was like Allah sent help exactly when I felt completely helpless. The moment renewed my faith deeply." Trust isn't passive. It's active surrender. A conscious choice to lean on Allah when everything else fails. This trust changes not just moments but entire lives. Trust isn't passive. It's the key that opens Allah's mercy. How has trusting Allah changed your life? Share your blessings. Step 8. Closing call to action. If you're feeling broken, low, or overwhelmed, here's a simple but powerful challenge. For the next 7 days, whenever your heart feels heavy, say the phrase, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, alayhi tawakkaltu wa huwa rabbul arshil azim. Say it sincerely, with trust, even if it feels small at first. Watch how this practice can become your lifeline, a source of strength, peace, and unexpected help from Allah. And don't keep your journey to yourself. Share your stories and testimonies in the comments. Your experience can inspire and uplift others who need hope. Broken or struggling, say this for 7 days. Make trust your habit. See Allah's help. If you commit to this 7-day trust challenge, type "I'm in" below.